Oops, I'm just going to adjust the camera here. I don't know why it's so out of shape. Hello, Corrine. Hello, Franca. What is in your hand? I don't know. I found it on the table here. I don't know. It's a little square. What? Hi. She's very subdued today, very quiet. Auntie T's in the house, waiting for the live to happen. It's here. Teresa, was lucky it didn't come on, so lucky it didn't come on Wednesday's live. Yeah, I accidentally kicked everybody off. As you do. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But we won't do that today because we'll be a little bit more careful. And then I had to restart the live again, and that was a disaster. My internet is acting up. We are having thunderstorms. Corrine, I'm glad you're here at least. Oh, I don't know what I've done with my mittens. Mittens are gone. Everyone, who's saying hello there? Beautiful Karen, hello. Bonnie, hello. I've lost the mittens. I don't know what I've done with them. She's going to start crying. I lost the mittens. Check out my gorgeous little square. Is she not gorgeous? I tell you. Okay, couple little ends hanging off it. What's the square, I wonder? That's a little secret waiting to happen, isn't it? What? What? We may do something with that square. I'll show you again later on in the live. We may do something. We may. I'm trying to find the mittens, the gloves. Oh my gosh, where did they go? I left them here on Wednesday. Oh, Gina has done a super chat. Hello, Gina. Oh, thank you very much, Gina. Well received, as you all know. For those of you joining us new, you don't know this, but as my regulars would know, I'm raising some funds for the Australian Sheep and Wool Show so that we can go to the show in 2 weeks' time. Very exciting. Listen to me scream. But no one's home today, so I can scream as much as I like. Yay! The Australian Sheep, you can't keep me down. The Australian Sheep and Wool Show happening in 2 weeks' time. I am currently up to, oh my lordy, look at that. $356, and now with Gina's super chat, thank you so much, $1 of that will go towards the show. So we are now 370, I'm sorry, let's try $357. She's jumping ahead of herself. $357 so far to spend at the show. Now that means when I go to the show and spend $357, which is a lot of money, I will be doing a giveaway here just for you. Oh, now that's very exciting. Let's just move this camera. I don't know what's happened to my room. I don't remember touching anything, but gloves have gone missing. The cameras are moved. I actually even saw the lights move. I must have done something this week. I know I'm preparing for the show. I'm running in and out of the room like a crazy woman. And when I say crazy, I mean day and night, non-stop, show. That's what's on my brain. And actually yesterday, oh, you're not going to be happy. Well, you are. I'm not, because I spend an obscene amount of money. I spoke to the wonderful, the sweet, the marvelous Tom from Tarndie Yarns. Yay! And am I screaming? I'm very excited today. Very, very excited. And I purchased an obscene amount of yarn from him. Well, no, it wasn't that much. It's not much, but the amount was a lot by the time you add everything up. And I'll be doing some packs with even his yarn as well. There's not a lot of those packs. So you really have to get in early if you want something from the wonderful Tom. Having said that, Tom will be there at the show. So if I run out of packs, I'll walk over to Tom like this with my little legs, and they are very little. They're just wide. I mean, they're little. I'll walk over to Tom like that, and you'll actually see my little legs running. Actually, I can't run because it gets very muddy there. If I run across the field, I'm going to go for a little hello, 6 up, and run over to Tom, purchase some more yarn, do a few packs whilst I'm there at the show. What? So if you do want some, let me know, and I will talk to Tom. Tom and I were starting to become a combined business here where we're going, and we will get the packs ready for you. So don't stress if you have missed out on a pack. Oh, this is so wonderful. I'm very excited about it because I know that Tom's yarn, the Tarndie yarn, do I have any here? It It's in the other room because I'm working on something now. Tarndie's yarn is just simply divine. They have the Polworth sheep, and that sheep is gorgeous. So there you go. And I've missed all the chat. I'm talking away and forgot to talk to everybody. Hello, you're all here waiting for me to say hello. Oh, I missed a lot of chat. Okay, let's start from the very beginning. So don't know how long I can stay. Oh, Bonnie, well, I'll say hello, Bonnie, quickly. Green Butterfly, hello, Green Butterfly, Anne McSee, beautiful Anne McSee. Okay, we've said hello to Frankie. Yes, we have. Beautiful Paula and all your yarny friends. She's saying hello. Elaine, hello. Elaine, hello from New Jersey. Hello from Melbourne, Australia. Thank you, Green Butterfly. Thumbs up. She's such a beautiful girl, Green Butterfly. How are you doing? Everyone's talking to Franca. That's nice. Hope everything is good with you and your new hip and hubby. Yes. Paula, hope all is well. I'm okay. Yes. I hit something when I dropped my phone, so I'm back. Oh, don't you love it? This is what I did the other day with the live. You weren't on Wednesday's live, were you, Bonnie? Oh, it was hilarious. I kicked everybody off. I had to get back in. What do you do? How many people usually attend? How many people usually attend the show? Oh, this is a big show. It happens once a year, and it's happened in Bendigo every year for I don't even know how many years. I should do my homework on this, and when I do my next video vlog, which will happen this Thursday, yes, first Thursday of the month is this Thursday, even though the month has just started. The first Thursday it starts on this Thursday, yeah. So I'll be doing a little bit of a read up on it and let you know, but it is huge, Elaine. It's really quite big. But I know where I'm situated. I'll probably be in one of the sheds, maybe. So the place is huge, and by the time you find me, I will let everyone know what shed I will be in on the channel here. Thursday night, I'll know. By Thursday night, I will know, which is the 13th. Might be the 14th. It's the 14th. I do apologize. Because it starts on the 15th, 16th, 17th. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. But I'll let everyone know. Don't you love it? I'll let everyone know the day before the show even starts. You'll know what shed number I'll be in. So if you're walking around and you see that shed number, just go into that shed number and you'll see me. I'm pretty loud. I'm pretty loud. I have to do something because I forgot to do something. And I'll tell you what I forgot to do. Oh, I hope that didn't affect anyone. I forgot to put this on silent. It is on really loud this morning. I'll tell you why I had it on loud. I'll let everyone know in a minute. Okay, everyone's saying hello. That's good. Popping in on for a bit. Hello, Middle Earthians. Lovely to have you here, hun. Tom needs to stock more something wool. I'm not sure what you mean there. More wool. Yes, he's got plenty. Don't worry. Yes, hello from Pennsylvania. Hello from Pennsylvania. Hello from Melbourne, Australia. I was an accident, Teresa. I threw everybody off by accident. I clicked a button and it says, I touched something for starters and it said, would you like to leave the live? Okay, or cancel. Instead of pressing cancel, I pressed okay. And bang, everyone was gone. So I had to get back on. I don't know how I did it. And I'll talk to you in a minute, Teresa, about that actually. Someday I'll visit Australia. Elaine, when you visit Australia, let me know because we will talk shop. We will talk business, I promise. We've had a recent, oh, really, Franca? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, hun. Oh, condolences to you and the family. No, that's no good. I hate that when that happens. Yeah, Teresa, by the way, Teresa, the wonderful Marty asked about you the other day. He said, you know, I haven't seen Teresa on lately. Is everything all right? I said, no, Teresa's working. Poor Teresa is working during the week. So she can only come on Saturday mornings. And I think when you were on, Marty missed that morning. And then when he came on, you missed that morning. And it was like, he hasn't seen you for weeks. So he asked about you. And then everybody asked about you. Hey, what's happened to Teresa? Well, Teresa works during the week now, guys. So she can only join us on the Saturdays. She may pop in on a Wednesday if she's home, but she works during the week. So that's a little bit difficult. Now, Teresa, because you missed Wednesday's live, and a few other people may have missed it, I just want to mention just quickly, the wonderful Karen B did send me a little, I've got water in this one, so I can't turn it around too fast, a little cup right here. How do you like that? And it says, Mary's cup, her commonly used phrase is, congratulations on reaching 16,000 Ks. Now, we're up to 16.5 at the moment, I think. I don't even know anymore, but I don't look very often. But the last time I looked was last Monday. and it was 16.5, and she bought me this little cup, and also she put in the cup, which I thought the cup was broken because I could hear rattling, all these little stitch markers. And if you didn't know this, one pack is already missing because I'm putting them in the packs for the sheep show. So you are all getting, whoever purchases the packs, free stitch markers within those packs because I have a lot of them. And believe it or not, I know something else, another handful of them are coming. So, and I'll talk about that on Thursday's video. Now, it's still 16.5. Oh, that's all right. Yeah, that's good. But at least, poor thing, she did send it to me. I give her credit. That was in the mail probably 1 week, but I haven't been at the post office because my mail goes to the post office. And I haven't been at the post office for a couple of weeks. So that was sitting, and I got a notification a week before I picked that up. So I do apologise in advance, Karen, for not picking that up straight away. Normally I go in straight away or 2 days later, the max. But I was so busy and obviously still a little bit unwell. Very nice of Karen to do such a thing. And very nice of Gina or whoever else does do super chats for us. And very nice of anyone who heads over to our website at www.wowcrochetdesigns.com and does a donation there or buys me a cup of coffee there. So I thank anyone who does anything like that for our channel, and for anyone who actually comments on our posts on Facebook, Instagram, here on the channel, here at Wow Crochet Designs at YouTube. I just thank you all, as I know that you all do your part, and it's fantastic. And not just that, sometimes I get a private message from some people who can't always comment publicly because they don't want to because they're not into public commenting, and they send some beautiful, kind messages, and I thank you for that too. And also the wonderful, I have to say something about this green butterfly because I just have to. You do so much. People don't see the comments that happen on different areas of social media, and the wonderful green butterfly does that everywhere. And I do thank you so much, Green Butterfly, for everything that you do on the channel. And so does I think it's Elaine, and I think Middle Earthians. A lot of people do quote everywhere, and I do thank you so much for that. Hi, oh, hang on, who's just gone on? Just been lurking while I pretend to do responsible adult. I used to be a responsible adult once. Actually, I don't think I was ever responsible. But I think I've been an adult all my life. Oh, no, I haven't. I haven't turned an adult yet. I'm still a baby. Hello, Kiki. Wonderful Kiki's in the house. Did I miss Super Chat? I did. No, not Super Chat, but chat itself. I made the stitch markers. I had the cup. Oh, you made the stitch markers. Well, that's even better. I'm going to say that on the day. I'm going to tell everybody that the stitch markers were handmade by the beautiful Karen. I shout your name all the time. Marty's in the house. So far, Mary said, no, I didn't see you. Have you been on before? Did you come on early and I missed it? I do apologise, Marty. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hello, Marty. Well, there you go. Teresa's in the house today. You were asking the other day about her, but she's here. And I missed you. I'm so sorry. She's going to cry in the corner. I promise not to knock anybody out today. I promise not to throw everyone off the chat today. No, I shouldn't promise that just in case I knock the button again. And then confirm it. How silly was I the other day? Literally all I had to do was press cancel. So I press OK. Yeah, sure. Well, let's get out of the live. I press. That'll teach me. I hear you miss me too. Occasionally, Teresa. Oh, sorry, Marty. Yeah, we did miss each other. Been a while since we've hung out, Teresa. Been a while since we've hung out. We don't get to hang out anymore. She works. I'm working all the time. Someone was telling me the other day. It was a good friend. She says to me, oh, you know what? I'm going to be so old. We're never going to retire the way the government has put us in a situation. And I said, what are you talking about? I'm never going to retire. People like me never stop. We've got ants in our pants. I will be working. I'll be lying down on my deathbed like this. Seriously, I will never retire. Oh, look at that, Frank. I miss you more. She's too cute, our Franca, isn't she? She's cheeky. Hang on, that's cheeky Kiki. Hey, we got a lot of cheekies on our channel, but they're all good cheekies. For those of you joining us new, they're not bad, I promise. We're all good cheekies, guys. Is there such a thing as good cheekies? I'm the better cheeky than everybody. I can't even say that with a straight face. I am the best. I am the queen of all cheekies. Oh, I can't say it. I will sneak in your live one of these days when you least expect it. Watch out. Just make sure it's when I'm here, because don't forget, I'll be at Bendigo in 2 weeks' time, and I'll also be at Pipeworks as well. Let's do this. Oh, that's not working. What is going on here? Let's just talk amongst yourselves, guys. Just trying to do something here. It's not working. This is what happens when you got social media on, fancy stuff. So it doesn't work. Frank is cheeky, never, always. Frank is always cheeky. And we will do that. All right, so who says, hang on. Oh, wait a minute. I'm losing everything. Give me a second, guy. I promise not to knock you off. Who says I have to be there? Oh, you have to be there. Oh, she's very sneaky. I bet she's hanging outside the window now looking in with the binoculars. I don't think so. Guys, this once again, I haven't even started talking yet about anything. I've talked about Karen's beautiful gift to me this week. I'm assuming she did that because I was feeling unwell, and I do thank you, Karen. I do. And this week we have done our mittens. They are done and dusted. Oh, they're gone. I get so sad when, it may sound silly, but when I finish a project, once I finish this one here, same thing. When I finish a project, I think, oh, it's gone. Oh, I get really sad. I think it's over. It's hilarious when you turn up at Mary's live and give away her secrets. I haven't got any secrets, but you guys know them all. I keep saying, Teresa, you need to do a knitting channel, a bit of a healthy channel. Oh my gosh, there's allergies. She does though, and if she does do a channel, I will, shout out, promote her often. If she's got her own channel. No secrets, maybe just her yarn stash. Oh, don't touch my stash. Actually, after Bendigo and after the Pipeworks, I may not have a stash left. Well, this stuff's staying. No one's touching this stuff. It's mine. I better do something with it on the channel, hey? After Pipeworks, we'll get some of our fancy yarn out. Yep. And we'll do something fancy on the channel. What do you say? What do you say after, did I say Pipeworks? I meant the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. After the Australian Sheep and Wool Show, we will create something beautiful using our gorgeous yarn. Now, I am in the middle, as you probably would know, Roz's yarn from Passion Flower. I'm in the middle of something, and that is going to take a long time. It's a big project. So that's something you won't even hear about until we're halfway through, because those are the sort of projects that take me, 3 months to make. And then if I make you hang on for 3 months, it's way too long. A bit like this one here. Don't get upset, guys. A bit like the Pretty's a Peacock blanket. Don't get upset. I promise it's coming. It's taken so long. But part 2, get this. Part 2 will definitely be out before I go to the sheep show. Now, the reason is 2 reasons. 1, it's already done. 2, it's already edited. I just need to upload it, and I can't upload it until I send part 2's written pattern to the beautiful Jody Mann. Now, she will receive that written pattern at some stage within a week. I keep saying that, but I never get it out to her. The reason is, like I said, I haven't had it tested. So I'm rereading it and checking it and retyping it as you do. And then I'll send it to her kind of not tested, which is not something I do. I like to make sure it's all tested before I send it. So it's kind of, I'm going to tell her, be wary, there may be errors because this hasn't been tested. But in the meantime, at least she'll have it, so I'll be able to get this out to you guys. And I do apologize for the delay. What's happening with Tunisian Crochet? I'm waiting for you to make something on Mary's channel. Yes, you've got to come here one day, Teresa. It's just a bit hard now that she's working. I still haven't located my Tarndie yarn or my passion flower yarn. Oh, Karen! I could never lose the passion flower or Tarndie, especially the Tarndie yarn, because it's, I'm telling you guys, it's to die for. When you touch that yarn and you create something, it is gorgeously soft. You'll see that when I do my packs. I'll do my packs. Now, you've seen the items that, no, I'm not going to talk about it. Let's just wait till Thursday. On Thursday, you'll have all the information. Fingers crossed I get the yarn before Thursday. Look, I have to give him credit, right? I rang Tom, get this. I rang him during the day, and I didn't get a call, but I rang him late, like, you know, I don't know, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I can't remember now. And then around 3:30, I rang him again. And he said, oh, sorry, I was going to get back to you, you know, pretty soon. And I said, yeah, okay, I'm desperate now. I need this yarn. And silly me, if I just ordered this yarn a few weeks ago, I wouldn't be so stressed. Anyway, so I said to him, look, I really need this yarn. He said, don't worry, tell me what you need and I'll get it out today, I promise. Anyway, I told him exactly what I needed. Literally an hour later, maybe, I saw a little message from Australia Post saying your parcel from Tarndie Court is on its way. Now, Tarndie Court is the main name of Tarndie Farm. We call it Tarndie for short. Everyone's just shortened it a little bit, but it's called Tarndie Court, and that's the name of the farm. And so it says it's going to arrive on Monday. What? So even if it arrives Wednesday or Thursday, I can still pop it on first Thursday of the month's video. So hopefully that arrives fairly quickly, because that is going to be part of the packs that I will be talking about on first Thursday of the month. And that's that. I just wanted to let everyone know that's why I had a chat with the wonderful Tom. Yes, I put them in a safe place, Karen, don't you? Oh, no, we all do that, don't we? I do that, such a safe place. You can't even find them. I know, I've done that so many times. I have lost things that I know I really want by doing that. I've put it this place, nobody will ever find it. Well, even I can't find it. So, yeah, I know what you mean, Karen. I've done it many times before. Exactly that. Many, many times before. Now, for those of you who didn't join us until after, you know, you saw this little piece right here, I am creating, this is just one square, okay? I'm creating something for the channel for after the show using whatever cotton you have in stock. I believe it's a 10 ply. I'm not sure. It is the, what's the name of the cotton? Give me a moment. Let me think about it. I'm not going to worry too much about it because we're not going to do this until after the show. But this is one square. We need to do about, I don't know, 10, 100. I don't know. Listen to me. We need to do a few squares. We're going to create something for the channel. It's not a blanket, so don't get excited. And it's not a garment, so don't get excited. So it will be something small for the channel. Just a little something for fun after the live. And then, did I say after the live? Let's try after the sheep show. And then after the sheep show, we're going to be talking about something very, very interesting. I think you're going to like. Same here. I spend most of my life hunting for things, don't you do? Yeah. Karen, you need to pay a burglar to find it. Yeah, burglars. I get so sad for burglars if they come in here. They will, right now, they will be climbing over boxes and cases and packs and yarn and scissors and whatever. There's stuff everywhere. I would not show you that mess because it is so bad that it does look like someone has ransacked the whole place. Someone's ransacked the place. It was me. I ransacked my own place. What's going on there? So it's just a disaster. And even I'm a bit worried that once I get to Bendigo, I'm going to say, oh, no, where's this? Where's this? Where's this? And where's this? Ooh, who knows? It was in one of those boxes. But I am going to, believe it or not, this week, unpack everything that I've already packed because these items were packed for Pipeworks, okay? I'm going to unpack everything. And actually what I did, which is the best thing I ever did, I typed up a list of everything that was in boxes, of everything that I was going to take with me to Pipeworks and their prices. I typed it up. Took me forever. It was 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, whenever Pipeworks was supposed to happen, which didn't. Which is coming. I believe it's coming. I still get information on them, so it is coming, right? And it's just going to be late. Guarantee you, it's going to happen on the weekend of the sheep show, but I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to the sheep show, and I've already packed it all. So I'm going to unpack everything, repack it, and then add to the list, because I've just put so many other items on top of those boxes. Oh, I could take this to the sheep show. Oh, and I could take this to, and it just keeps going on top. So now I'm going to unpack everything, grab those boxes. No one's going to be here on whatever day I do it, Monday or Tuesday, and just do it real slowly and pack everything with the typewriter sitting there. Typewriter, we've got typewriter on the brain from last week. Computer sitting there. Oh, Teresa, that's another thing. We were talking about typewriters Wednesday. It was hilarious. Wednesday's live was really, really funny. It was ridiculously funny. Things just happened on that live, right? So I'll be doing that this week, and I'll be getting it ready before Thursday. And then I'll be able to take some footage for you to see the disaster. No, it'll be all cleaned up by Thursday. Fingers crossed, we hope. And it'll be ready for shipment. I need to have it all ready by this Friday. All I want to do next week is pick it up and put it in the car. She says, as she usually does the day before the show, when I'm up at 4 a.m, still finishing off things. What? But I want to get it as ready as I can by this week, so that on the first Thursday of the month, which is this Thursday, you'll get a full update on what will be happening at the sheep show. Now, get this. 2 or 3 days before the sheep show, some of those projects will go up on my website. We're talking 2 or 3 days, literally almost the day that I leave. And you, as our subscribers here, will get the opportunity to purchase those items or the projects or whatever they are at the special price that I will have them on for the show. So if you guys are living interstate and you can't make it to Australia, or you're living overseas and you can't make it to Australia, you can still purchase whatever you see in the first Thursday of the month, but next week, before we go to the show. You can still purchase it, and I will let everyone know here when that information goes up on our website. I will do a video, a small 10-minute thing. She says, as she sits here and thinks it's going to be an hour. No, it'll be 10 minutes. I promise it'll be no more than 15 max, right? Just telling you where everything is, and if you wanted to purchase it before the show, you can. But if there are people coming to the show, don't purchase it, because they'll be there at the show, yeah? If you're coming to the show, I'll have one ready for you. Just you can let me know, and I'll have whatever it is that you want ready for you the day before the show. And I'll have your little name on it too, so you know it's there. When I missed all the chat, as you do. Oh, I missed a lot of chat. Let's go back to where you were. You need to pay a burglar to find it. Oh, I missed a lot of chat. Oh my gosh. Oh, no. Such a safe place, you can never find it. Yes. Oh, we said that already. Yes. Okay, Corinne, tell me about it. Yes. Can you imagine calling the police? Karen says, the police will say, someone's already been here. I need to pay a burglar to clear my mess in my room too. They won't take it. Well, they want bigger stuff. They don't want crochet hooks and yarn, I tell you, unless they're a crocheter, maybe. I have been lurking for the last few weeks, but I think I should say hello. Hello, Claptrap. Lovely to have you here. Sherry, lovely to have you here. Faces I haven't seen for a while. Lovely to have you around. How was your son's wedding? Oh, there was a wedding. We love weddings. They're always so good. They're always such happy things, right? Unless there's a bad thing that happens at the wedding. I'll have to watch Wednesday's live today's show. There's 2 on Wednesday. Watch the second one. That was funnier. No, watch them both. There was 2 on Wednesday. It was hilarious. They weren't as long as our normal lives, but they were broken in 2. So they add up to be the same. Do you sell crocheted items as or just the supplies to make the items? I do both, Elaine. This week I've been creating things for the show that I've never done before. I've sat there and thought, it's a waste of my time too. I'm thinking, why am I doing something that I have to learn? I haven't got time to learn, so I have to learn to make things, which is why I came up with this little square, and we'll talk about that later. Hello, Kaz. Lovely to have you in the house. And K1, yes, is saying hello to the other K. What time is today's interval? I want to make a cuppa. Marty, get in the corner. Everyone get in the corner. He's hilarious, isn't he? He's a bit of a comedian, our Marty. I do sell both. Thank you, Franca. In 5 minutes. Marty, I always make a cup of coffee moments before Mary's live, and sometimes I eat my favourite flavour of Tim Tams, chewy caramel. They're the best, aren't they, Teresa? Oh my gosh. Oh, by the way, you know, guys, when I do the giveaway from the sheep show items that I've purchased, you know that I'm going to pop a packet of Tim Tams in there. Yay! It's my thing now to put a packet of Tim Tams in every giveaway I do. But usually they're the bigger giveaways. But you know what? I'm planning on whenever I do a spot giveaway, which is coming up after the show. Oh, oops. Whenever I do a spot giveaway coming up after the show. Oh, oops. She said it again. They'll also have Tim Tams. It's so naughty. You guys, look, you guys have a lot of patience when you're dealing with me because I can get out of control. My brain, it runs like 100 miles an hour, 105 miles an hour, right? Or maybe more. Let's talk about 10,000 K an hour. What? And it's like, I don't know how you keep up with this brain because I know my brain is working faster than you can actually say, oh, what'd she just say? I know that. It's mad. One day you need to show us Americans what the candy looks like. Elaine, I have, it's actually biscuits. They're cookies, and as you Americans call them, cookies. But I've done that so many times. I've even done a Tim Tam slam. Now, if you don't know what a Tim Tam slam is, you have to watch a video, one of the lives to find. In fact, I've been putting the Tim Tam slam in every giveaway video that I do. So the next giveaway video I do, you will see a Tim Tam slam, yeah? And that's how you eat the biscuit while you're having your tea or your coffee. So that's very interesting. Yeah, the wedding was fun, but it was so windy. Oh, that's what happens in the wind. Your hair goes crazy. It's okay. I can hear the TV from the kitchen, so all good. Marty, I'm still waiting for my Tim Tams. They were missing in my last package. Well, it depends on what I was sending you, hun. Tim Tams are not candy. They are chocolate-coated biscuits. They're cookies, as the Americans call them. Yeah. So, Elaine, what happens is I do the giveaways, right? In the middle of talking about the giveaway, I'll do a thing called a Tim Tam slam. Now, that's you eat the biscuits in a certain way where you can drink your coffee through it. So I've never seen it until someone told me about it when I first started showing the Tim Tams, and I looked it up on YouTube. It was hilarious watching people doing it. It's called Tim Tam Slam. So if you want to look it up and see other people doing it, that's fine. But most of the very last giveaway I did, the big giveaways, not the small ones, the big ones will have the Tim Tam Slam in it. The small spot giveaways, I don't do that. But I think I might at least make sure I have the Tim Tams in the small giveaways from now on. The small giveaways, they are a thing called spot giveaway. I'm trying to see if I can find a package. Is there any packages here? Because I put them all in the show. I've got them all in the show, so they're not here. What I do is is there any? No, they're all in the show. I have a pack where I have the pattern, the hook, the scissors, the sewing needle, and the pattern as well. Everything all in one pack, the yarn, everything. And I give that away as a spot giveaway to a subscriber for what they've done for me over the past few months. It's just something I've done. It's a small giveaway. It's called a spot giveaway. And that only happens occasionally. Then at the end of the year, I do a thing called, what do I call it? It's called Subscriber of the Year. My brain I just had it went blank. It's called Subscriber of the Year on the 31st of December. And that's New Year's, obviously. I do a 2 or 3 minute chat on the channel here. And I do a massive giveaway. And that's, I don't know, yarn, hooks, scissors, whatever, booklets, whatever I have. I just pop it all in a big pile. And then that person who wins Subscriber of the Year, which I believe was Karen V that you see here on our live already, any pattern that I put throughout the year from now on, and I say from now on because I haven't had many patterns on the website, any pattern that I put on our website through the year from now on, Karen B, Liz Angelicus, and Suzanne, I can't remember Suzanne's last name because she has a really long name on YouTube, so I'll just say Suzanne, they get the patterns for free. Any patterns for that year. Now, from July this year until July next year, because I've taken so long to put my patterns up on the websites, those 3 women will get these patterns, whatever they want, for free until July next year. After that, it's just every year the next person gets theirs for free. And that's how I was supposed to do it, but I kept taking too long to put my patterns up on the website. It wasn't for anything, just time, getting time to do it all, like do the channel, do Instagram, do the website, do it all happening all at the same time was too much for me. My brain, it works fast, but the body doesn't go with it. The body's like, okay, 1 double crochet here. Let's bring the yarn over. You know, that's how my body works. The brain's like, and the body's saying, hurry up. No, the brain is telling the body to hurry up. So it's just taken so long to get those patterns up. Now that they're going up, you will all see patterns going up over the next few months, because I've been spending, and this is the reality, the past 6 months writing up all my patterns. It's taken me 6 months. And when I say all of them that I've done this year, I haven't even done the last year's ones, the year before. I haven't done any of those, any of the blankets, nothing fancy. No, none of the patterns have been written up on those. So that's my next goal. What I've been doing is just the past 6 months. Whatever I put up on the channel, occasionally I do a quick something on the computer, and then once that's up, I go back to it and I edit it and play with it and whatever else have you. They are all slowly going to be sent off to pattern testers. Not just them, ones that you guys haven't seen on the channel. Projects that I've done that you've never seen at all. And I'm actually popping them up, popping them out to get tested. And then when they come back, I can put them up on the website. And that's just the way it goes. Now, I've been asking a few people along the way to pattern test for me. One of them is one of our subscribers on our live today. Ooh, wow. No, 2 of them. I'm sorry. 2 of the subscribers. I can't tell you who they are. I'll tell you about that later. Well, they haven't got the patterns yet, so they can't test it. They haven't really tested them yet, but they will be future testers. There's 2 of them on our live this morning who will be testing our patterns, and then I'll be able to get them out to you, which is why things are just taking so long. It's not their fault because they haven't got it yet. It's not my fault. It's her over there. There's someone back there. It's her fault, not mine. What she says. Oh, I missed all of the chat. Oh my golly gee. Okay. I got nail extensions. How can anyone type with long nails? Yeah, these ones are shorter at the moment, but I usually have them longer. I'm trying to keep them short. I want to keep them healthy for when I go to the show, as you do. I bet I bet she looked fantastic on the day. Use the tips and pencils to type with. Oh gosh, no, it would take forever, Teresa. Claptrap, seriously. I did see that in 2021. Yes. I'm glad you did. Nail extensions, good luck with that, Claptrap. Yeah, they don't last very long. Cardigan jumper tutorial. I'll talk about that in a minute. Doesn't work with phone. Oh, yes, I know. Phone's hard to use when you've got nails. Thumbs up, people. Oh, thank you, Franca. Green Butterflies already tried to say thumbs up, everyone. Thank you, though. Off topic, as I was lurking, we convinced Tom's mum to adopt us all. I tell you what, I could do with being adopted by that woman. Look, if you have not seen I'm going to pop a link in a description box down below after the live. If you have not seen the interview I had with Tom last year, in the middle of that interview somewhere, I had an interview with his mum. She was to die for. I love her. She was like it's hard to explain. She's just like so much energy inside herself as well as being out there. I don't know if it makes any sense to anyone. She is just a barrel of laughs. I like her. I liked her a lot, actually. If the interview just consists of Mum, that would have been okay too. But Tom's wonderful, as we all know. I don't want to get myself in trouble here. But Mum was just hilarious. She was wonderful. Oh, Guy, we're all saying hello to Guy. That's Guy over there. I am yep. It's called Windswept. Oh, it's so for those of you who didn't know, I did an interview with Tom from Tarndie Farms. Now, he's the fella I purchased the yarn from yesterday. He's such a good, I was going to say man, but because he's younger than me, I'll just call him a boy. He's a man, right? He's such a good boy. He put the yarn in the post instantly for me. It's on its way here. It says it arrived Monday. I don't even care if it arrives Tuesday. I just want to have it ready so that I can do the packs for first Thursday of the month. Now, that's not Tom's fault. That's my fault. See, all right, let me talk about Tarndie. Okay, let me talk about their yarn. I had packs, and I'll talk about your question in a minute, Franca, about the cardigans and the jumper. I had packs ready for the show for these projects right here. Not this one, the other jumper. The other cardigan's here. I'll talk about that in a minute. It's here ready to talk about, right? Now, I had packs that I was going to get ready for that. Now, just a heads up, guys, because I'll talk about that in a minute. We won't even worry about it for you. But I wasn't thinking of doing packs with the Tarndie yarn. Then I thought, oh my gosh, I've got this, I've got that I've done with Tarndie. I've done some projects with Tarndie yarn. Not massive ones like these cardigans that you see here or blankets, but smaller projects. Could I do packs? And I thought about this literally the few hours before I rung him, right? I thought, do I do it? Do I do it? No, don't do it, Mary. It's just too much work. You haven't got enough time. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? And I rang and I thought, oh, I've already rung him. I'm going to have to do this now. And I didn't think anything of it again. And I rang him back later and I picked up the phone and I went, I need some yarn for packs. I didn't know what I was going to do. So now I have to get these packs ready. The patterns are already written up. That's the reason why I want to do these packs. And then I thought, if the patterns are written up and I use the Tarndie yarn for that project, why not do some packs with it? And they're not big items. They're smaller projects. So if you didn't want to purchase a big item like this or whatever else is going to be there, that won't be there, by the way, but a big item like the cardigan I'm about to show you, if you wanted to purchase that pack, you could. But if it's way too expensive for you because it's a massive project, it's got a lot of yarn in that box. I'm trying to find boxes to suit. I can't find them. But anyway, that's another conversation. If you wanted to do that and you think, I can't afford that big box of yarn, you could do the smaller packs, the Tarndie packs as well as that. So I've got other packs happening on the day. I've got the packs where we did last year with the scarves and the cows and the beanie that we did last year. I've got those packs that are going to be there as well. You don't have to do this cardigan, which I'm going to show you. This cardigan, I haven't been able to get all of the same colors for the packs. So what I've done is I've been a little bit creative and just popped in different colors for the sleeve and so on. And I've labeled them what you're using that yarn for. Now, if you want to change anything, you can, but the yarn that's smaller, you have to keep for the cuffs and things, right, in the packs. Now, for those of you who didn't know, I'm trying to do packs for this cardigan. The pattern is still getting played with as we speak. Now, I did stop working on the pattern. When I say working on it, I have to reread and read and reread and so on. When I started doing that, I got sick for 3 weeks, as you do, right? 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks it was altogether, and I got the flu and it was pretty bad. So I stopped working on it. And I've only just restarted this week, and it's been hard, but there you go. Oh, Edith has done a super chat. Thank you so much, Edith. Half of that is going to have to go towards the sheep show. Yeah, I don't know how I can halve that. Let's just put $1 towards the sheep show. $1 towards the sheep show. And we are now up to $358. Yay! We've got a lot to spend at that show. I tell you what, I wonder if they'll let me spend it on one place or do I go to different places? I'd love to go to different places. So, yeah, check out. The idea, all right, now as you know, the idea of going to these shows is to support your local community. When I say local, for us, our local community is all our crafters, whether they're crocheters, knitters, whether they're seamstresses or whatever you want to call them, designers, whatever they do, whether they make candles, whether they grow sheep, whatever it is that you can support them with, even if you can't afford to buy a big project, go to their stands and buy something and just support them, because they put in, I can tell you how many hours people put in for these shows. They are not easy. It's not easy. We are talking from now, 2 days ago, I'll be working day and night every day until the show. And I know I'll be doing that. Yesterday, I worked up till about 11 p.m. non-stop, printing out patterns, getting them ready. I do the printing of patterns later in the evening because at night I have trouble focusing. So I just think if I press a button, all it has to do is print. And then I sit there nice and quietly and just make sure each page adds up and staple them together and fold them if they're going in packs, or keep them straight in a manila folder. And that manila folder will be there on the day. So if you can't afford to buy the whole pack where you've got the yarn, the hook, the scissors, everything else, and you just want to buy the pattern, that'll be there on its own as well. There are so many ways you can support your craft, your I don't know, store holders at the craft event. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars, which we're going to do. When we go there, well, we won't spend thousands. So far, we'll spend $358. Thank you very much for that super chat, by the way, Edith. And thank you to anyone who does that, because that helps in so many ways, whether it's here on our channel at YouTube, or whether you head over to our website at www.wowcrochetdesigns.com and you do donations there. So either way, it all adds up. Yeah. And let me go back to the chat because I missed it all. Thank you so much, Edith. That's well received. Tom's mum's a sweetheart. Yes, she is. Oh, hang on, I've missed a lot of chat. How did I miss all this chat? What? Holy macaroni. That's my saying, holy macaroni. I don't think Tom would be the least bit upset by saying how much we love his mum. We love his mum, Kiki. She's just so cute. We love it. Oh, Lindsay. Hello, Lindsay. Is it? Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Lovely to have you here. Okay, at least people won't recognize me on the street. And if they do, definitely won't come. Oh, no. I don't think you're a weirdo. You don't talk to me about weirdos. I'm like the queen of weirdos. I'm the professional weirdo. Grow sheep. Oh, love to grow sheep. Where would I put them? I thought you said cow, sheep. Oops. Oh. Yeah, I'd love to grow sheep in my little backyard, but there's no room. There's not even any room for the dog and the cat. I'm surprised that they're happy. They're happy because I'm cute with them. So this cardigan's pattern will definitely be at the show. The packs will be at the show. I won't have a lot of the packs. Now, the reason is some of the yarn I used for that cardigan, they don't stock that color anymore. So what I'm going to do is pop in different colors of the yarns in the packs so that you can say, well, I can say to you, right, it's the same but not. It's a little different, yeah? So I can't do much about it when they stop using that one color. And I even asked, when I created that cardigan, I purchased that yarn. It wasn't that long ago. Might have been February. I can't remember. So it was there on the shelves in February. But they did say to me, look, sometimes the yarn color goes out of stock and we don't do that color again. And then I thought, oh, no, they're not going to do. You know which color they're not doing? I'll tell you which color they're not doing. Well, they don't have in stock on their website at the moment, this yellow. All right. So I was going to put this gold there, but then I thought, wait, then I'm going to have to put something else here. Yeah, and there. So I played around with the colors. And my second cardigan, because I'm making the second one, as you do, will have different colours, which, fingers crossed, they're still there in stock. But you can actually also, there's another way you can do this. You can purchase the pattern and the little crochet hook, scissors, sewing needle pack on its own. And then you can purchase the colours of the yarn that you want. Now, I know that Bendigo Woolen Mills will not have a stall at the show. I already know that because I asked them. However, if you did purchase those items and you're at Bendigo, you can head over to the Australian Sheep and Wool Show and purchase the yarn from them yourself. Now, just remember, I will mention it on the day as well, that it is a 10-ply or an Aran weight project. Don't buy the 8-ply and assume you're going to have the same turnout of the pattern. It's not going to work. It's a thinner yarn. Just heads up on that one, yeah? Make sure when you're purchasing yarn, you just watch what is stated on the pattern. Follow the instructions on the pattern. If you purchase, someone said to me the other day, actually it was one of our subscribers, she says, I'm going to make my yarn with this DK weight that I've got on the shelf, my cardigan with the DK weight. I said, no, you can't. You can, it won't come out the same. It'll come out 2 sizes too small. So just heads up there, because the DK weight obviously is thinner than your Aran weight, right? So if you're going to change your yarn and you're not using the same yarn as us, that's fine. But make sure you use the 10-ply or the Aran weight or a number 4 overseas, I think it's called. Give me a second. I'm losing my voice or is talking too much. Cheers, everyone. Ooh, that took forever. And I've missed all the chat. What is going on here? How do I miss all this? I thought I said cow. Oh, cow sheep. Oh. Feeling much better these days. And a virus. Oh, that's no good, Edith. And triggered a severe asthma as it does. Attacks was so sick. There's a lot of weird sicknesses going around at the moment. I don't know if it has anything to do with the big C word. I'm not going to talk about it, so I don't want it to overwhelm my channel with it. I don't care about talking about it. I don't want to promote it. Put it that way. Water and sunlight. Yep. Thumbs up, people. Get your finger out. Oh, Franca, you're hilarious. I know the yellow is a hot color this year, and that's gone. That one, Elaine. They no longer have that in stock for 10-ply. They have it for the 8-ply, the DK weight, but not the Aran, which is really sad. Yep. Sorry you have been ill. Glad you're feeling better. Look, I tell you what, it's been a weird year for illnesses. I've had some weird illnesses. Mine has got C twice now. See, I won't even mention the word. I don't want to give it time of day. I really think we have given that too much coverage, and that shouldn't just be thrown in the bin with all the other rubbish. See how grumpy I am about it. And the reason I'm grumpy about it is because it's ruined a lot of companies. It's ruined farmers. It's ruined farmers' farms. People have had to sell up because of it. It has done so much damage. I'm saying it has done so much damage that I refuse to talk about it anymore. Mine wasn't the seed that was tested twice. Okay. Buffering kicked me off, just got back. Oh, really? Oh, I hope you can stick around a bit longer, Karen. Oh, that's a shame. We need you to stick around. You're so much fun. You, Kiki, Marty, Teresa, Auntie T, that is. She's all right, our Auntie T. We like her. Don't tell her, though. We don't want to give her a big head. She's all right. She'll do, you know. Auntie T. All right, so it's ruined my wanting to continue the job I do, but what do? You don't do anything. That's the thing, Kiki. We sit here and we just think, oh, it's stooged us again. It wasn't me this time. I know it wasn't me this time. Karen, you did it yourself. No, you didn't. It's the internet. I have to say, when school holidays are on, there are a lot of issues with the internet here in this country when school holidays are on. Now, we've got another week of school holidays. Sorry, guys. One more week, and then hopefully I'll be able to upload tutorials properly. Too late. I already have a big head, born with it. Oh, I've been born with big body. Now, I wasn't actually. I used to be thin once. Oh, there was a time that I used to be thin. Oh, memories like the corner of my eye. Yeah, so a lot happening, guys. Let's just get back to business. I was put on March, diagnosed with autoimmune oh gosh, you have a lot going on there, Edith. What? You have a lot going on. Let me throw some happy health at you. Take it quickly. Catch it. Catch it. I like to say that. Throw happy health. I do. I don't want to throw too much away because I get sick too quickly these days. Big sisters are the greatest, aren't they, Karen? I know, right? But don't tell her. We still don't want to give her a big hand. She's all right, our Auntie T. She's all right. She's good. And you know what? It's funny because maybe because she was living at the same house, our whole family home that used to be when we were growing up. She's the one that everybody talks to. It's like the kids, you know, all the nephews and nieces, they'll talk to her. She's the one everybody talks to, right? Everybody talks to Auntie T. Just don't tell her she's got a big head. We don't want to know. Guys, let's get down to business, okay? Let's get down to business. What's happening this week on the channel? What's happening after the show for Well Crochet Designs? Get excited. We're even separating the ek. In fact, it's not really an ek. It's supposed to be excited, but I just say excited. E-C-K. I'm the big sister, although my little sisters are 19 and 17. Oh, wow. They won't be thinking I'm the greatest, just old. You have young sisters, Kiki. Oh, wow. That's because I'm knowledgeable. She knows where everything is in the kitchen. No. She knows where all the food is stashed. Auntie T knows where all the food is stashed. She knows where all the Tim Tams are stashed. That's knowledgeable. All right. So I don't know how we get so extra. It's so sidetracked. I just don't know how this happens. I'm doing the right thing, and then you guys come up with a one-liner, and it just puts me right off. Off with the fairies. It's not hard to do these days. I'm very fairy orientated. Here she goes, having a bit of a float. I'm a middle child. I'm the baby, and I just don't understand why I'm the baby with the biggest mouth. 21 is an old Kiki. Look, don't get me started on age, all right? I can tell you all the TV shows I used to watch when I was young. I tried to sidetrack you on purpose. You did a good job. You certainly did. But what are we doing this week on our channel now? We're not doing any live antics video today because we are still waiting for this one project. Now, just assume this is green. The green one is in there. You know where the green one is? You're not going to believe this. It's actually in my handbag because I want to go out and purchase the yarn. Now, I haven't been leaving the house, so it's been sitting in my bag for a week. So, well, a week, 4 days. And so just assume this is green. We will be doing a little purse bag, just a small one. I am going to purchase some thinner yarn, so be prepared because otherwise my hook will not be able to get through the thin zip. So maybe if I see a thicker zip, I'll buy the thicker zip rather than the thinner yarn in the same color zip that I already have. Smart. Having said that, if I don't see it, I'll just have to buy thin yarn because I tried using a 4-ply cotton on that and I still found it way too thick. Maybe it was the pattern I was using. I don't know, but I will keep that in mind. I'm either going out this afternoon or tomorrow morning, one of the days if I can get out, and purchasing the yarn for that. So we'll be doing that pattern this week. I'm not going to give you a date that we'll do it because I don't know. It's just going to take so long to record because I'm working on the show in between. But it will go out this week at some stage, and it will only be a small purse. It won't be anything massive. I don't want to do anything big right now. I just don't have the time. Try a 2mm hook. No. I've got the hook for this. It's a 1.5mm hook that goes in this. Yeah. But when you are creating, now I've done this already. I've done one already. When you are creating the purse part, because the yarn is a little bit thicker than the zip, it's real overbearing for the zip. So you really need to focus on using a thinner yarn. Unless you buy there's a zip out there that's really thick. Yeah, unless you buy the thick ones. But I'm thinking not everyone can get those thick zips, so I might just use the thinner yarn. I'll be 76 in September. Don't know how I got this old so soon. Oh, Paula. I'm just thinking how far away that is from me. Oh, don't worry about it, Paula. Who cares? It's just a number. She says it. She cringes. It's just a number. Don't worry about it. So we're definitely doing the zip purse this week at some stage. Most likely Friday. It'll take me a week to do it. Got to find the yarn yet if I can get the yarn. I place a darning needle through the eye, and so now I do that too, but I want to use a crochet hook. Yeah. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. My hooks are not the problem. I get the hook through this. Believe it or not, because I've already done it, I get the hook through it. That's not the problem. Once you put the cotton on the zip, if the cotton is too thick, it's overbearing for the zip. It's hard to explain. Maybe I should have shown you the other one that I made, which I took undone because it just looked really bad. Because the cotton itself was way overbearing for the zip. So hard to explain. Yeah, so hard to explain. But anyway, when you see the tutorial, Teresa, you'll know what I mean. But definitely we're creating something with that zip this week. At some stage, likely the end of the week. Since I don't have the cotton for it yet, there's no point. I do have a cotton, and I showed you some of the cottons. In fact, this was the green cotton that I did show you, but this is a 4-ply cotton. It's a Bendigo Woolen Mills cotton, and it's a 4-ply. And I used this. 4-ply is a number 2 overseas or a lightweight, yeah? I used this colour on another zip. I think it was a red zip or something, and it turned out so, that's why it's all wound up like this. It turned out so bad. And it was a thin cotton, so you really need to get the extra thin. I don't know what I'm going to find out there. I'm going to head off and making silverside for dinner. And need to grab some stuff from Woolies for it. Don't hang up, everyone. Again, Mary. I'm not going to hang up on everyone. Enjoy your dinner, Kiki. Enjoy your shopping for dinner. I've got to go shopping after too. I don't like grocery shopping. I don't like it. But anyway, enjoy it. I'm going to go and do mine later too, as you do. So we are definitely doing that little zip purse this week, and you will be getting the first Thursday of the month, definitely on Thursday, even if I don't get the yarn from Tarndie, which I should get. But even if I don't get it, you will definitely get the first Thursday of the month, and I'll show you the pack without the yarn. Yep. I do have some of their yarn already here anyways. I can just add that in there and say this is what it might look like. But I'm more likely to get that yarn on Monday or even Tuesday the latest. And I'm not going to start recording till early Thursday morning for first Thursday, because I will do some recording on Wednesday, little things like just some video of some of the projects. But on Thursday, I'm going to do, it's only going to be all about the sheep show Thursday, okay? You will get some information about what's happened on the past month. We only did 2 projects in the past month. Sounds weird, doesn't it? Because I was sick. We really only did 2 projects. And I was supposed to get so much more out. So bear with me. After the show, I'm going to pump them out like there's no tomorrow. So get excited after the show. Like there's no tomorrow. Wait, no tomorrow. So after the show, I'm going to be putting all our tutorials back up nice and slowly. You will definitely get this part 2 of this blanket before the show. You will definitely get this part of the blanket. You guys have just done this bit, I think, and now you'll get this part of the blanket. And then after the show, I'll work on part 3 of the blanket, and we will hopefully finish it off. When is the show? The show is 15, 16, and 17 of July. It is at Bendigo, and I'll have all that information for you in the first Thursday of the month, which is this Thursday. Yay! I haven't really told you exactly where everything is and what's actually going to happen at the show and what the stall might look like. But I will talk about that on Thursday. I am on vacation. Edith, are you on vacation in Melbourne? In Victoria? If you're in Victoria, head over to Bendigo. Now, I know a lot of people are there at the moment, and I'll tell you why they're there at the moment. Lots of people are at Bendigo at the moment. Oh, it's a shame, Edith. It would have been lovely to have you here. Because we have the Elvis exhibition on at the show. Not at the show, I'm sorry. Let's try that again. At Bendigo, there is an Elvis exhibition, and it's been on for quite some time. We saw it. It was good. Yeah. It's been on for quite some time, and it's actually still on, I believe, the weekend of the show. So now what a lot of people are doing is they're coming to the show, they're going to do the Elvis exhibition, and they're going to come back over to the show. So, yeah, if you are in Bendigo at the show time, go to the Elvis exhibition. I went. It was like reminiscing. I did find it a little bit, I suppose the day I went, there was, it was a Thursday, so it was when all the retirees went that day, as you do. And it kind of looked more like, it was very good. The show itself was good. But when you were in there, I'm sitting there, they had the music on the background, and I'm like this, yeah, so excited. And everybody's like very somber, you know. And I'm thinking, oh, wait a minute, why aren't we celebrating his music? But all his stuff was there. The car was there, the bikes, what he liked to do, some paperwork that he had written, receipts, bills. He did things, you know. There was so much that he did, how much he paid his staff. The information was there. There was lots of stuff. There was books. There was everything he did. Everything that he had something to do with was there at the show. It's still there right up to the week of the Australian Sheep and Wool Show that weekend as well. So if you're there at Bendigo that weekend, go check out that Elvis. I'm not getting promoted for this, guys. I'm just doing it because I went to see it, and, you know, it's a little bit of reminiscing of the past, really. Really. So go check it out. That's it. That's pretty much it. So that's the reason why a lot of people are over at Bendigo at the moment, but they may not realise that the show is still on the same time the other show's on. So you can, if you spend the weekend at Bendigo, you can go there for one day, and you don't need a whole day there at the Elvis. It's not that big. Oh, it's big, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't take a whole day. It's a couple of hours, not even. If you're quick enough and you've seen most of that stuff, you'll get through it quicker. But we were in there maybe an hour and a half, 2 maximum. I think it was an hour and a half. Then we went an 8, and that was it. So it was over pretty quickly. So if you're there, head over to the Elvis exhibition. Yay. What else am I going to tell you? We're going to do the zip this week. I got so sidetracked. We're going to do the zip first this week. Yay. Get excited. And hopefully by the end of this week, I'll be able to send the pattern for the Pretty as a Peacock blanket off to Jodie. And then next week, while I head off to the show, I'll just pop that tutorial up. So I don't have to do anything with it. All it needs to do is go up on YouTube. So that's actually ready. And not this week, but the next week you'll get that tutorial. That'll keep you busy for a little while until I do the show and then come back. And then we'll start talking about part 3 of that blanket. Of this blanket right here. We'll talk about part 3 of this blanket. And hopefully part 3 is one where you can head off on your own and just keep going. I haven't decided. See, this is a pattern I've not even written down. This hasn't even come out of the head yet, which is why it's taking so long to get ready. But just bear with me on it. It's coming. Of course, then again, so is Christmas, but we won't talk about that. But the pattern is coming, guys. So just bear with me on that. All right. So that's that. That's that. I'm going, see ya. She does that often, doesn't she? She just takes off, just goes. How long is the zip? This one here is a 12 centimeter zip. Let me give you a close up. It's a 12 centimeter zip. I did find one 10 centimeter zip, but it was black. I can't remember what I've done with it. I've got all these tubs on the floor. Now, one of them says live, and that's where I put everything I want to talk about during the week on the live. But none of it's in here because I've been working on the show. So it's all in there at the moment. But I bought a handful of these zips, different colors. They're around here somewhere. I'm thinking, where did I put them? They're around here somewhere. And this one here is 12 centimeters. I will be working on the 12 centimeter zip. Okay. So just heads up. If you have one in stock, if you don't stress. Whatever you have in stock, just change. Well, you have to be an intermediate crocheter to do the pattern. Yeah, just heads up there. If you are new to crochet, it's a little tricky. Yep. But intermediate, more at least someone who's done crochet quite a bit. Yeah, who knows exactly what they're doing. But that's the size zip. I won't be using black. It will be a light green, which the lovely Mary Wanamaker chose about 2 weeks ago. Oh, that's how long it's been. 3 weeks maybe. That's why we're not doing one today, because I'm not going to do one now, I think, until after the show. But next week's live, not this week, not this Wednesday, next Saturday's live, we're going to have one of those fun question and answer time to raise a little bit more money for the show. And on the Wednesday's live will be the very last live you see before the show. What? Really? Really? Maybe. Let me think about it. I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm pretty sure we have one Saturday live and one Wednesday live before the show. And both those lives, I will do a question and answer time thing. And we can raise a bit more money towards the show. Now, when I say raise money, you guys don't have to do it. It's more something that I do. What I do is let me grab one from last week. I have a little sheet like that, and then I have a question on there, and then you answer the question. And the money that I put on there, $1, $2, I put in to the show, for the show. So I spend a lot of money, a lot of my own money for the show, so that when I come back, we can do a giveaway just for you. And I think you guys who have looked after the channel for so long, my regulars, and even the newbies who have joined us this week even, yeah, still deserves to have something back for all that you do on the channel. I appreciate everything that everyone does, and so I like to do the odd giveaway. Now this one is an unusual giveaway, yeah, because I never do one like this, not something from a show. I usually keep all that goody stuff to myself because, you know, I'm a little bit selfish when it comes to buying yarn. But I do give away yarn as well. So when it comes to things like that, I do tend to keep everything for myself. But this time I decided to raise some money here so that I can actually purchase some items to send to anywhere around the world. And I will probably use the YouTube, like there's a YouTube tracker spinny thing. I don't even know what it's called anymore. 6th, 9th, and 13th. Those are but that today's the 6th. What's today's date? Anyone know what today's date is? Today's the 6th, yeah? I don't know. What's today's date? Anyone? I don't even know what planet I'm on. Oh. I don't even know what planet I'm on. But yeah, there's a few lives left, and we'll be doing, on each of those lives, we'll be doing the little fundraising question and answer time for the show. And that way we can get a little bit more cash to go. When I say a little bit more cash, it's coming from my pocket, not yours. But if you want to give me some money too, that's fine. I won't say no to that. Excuse me. And at the show, when I'm purchasing some of the products, today's the 2nd, is it? Oh, do I have 3? 6. Oh, do I have 3? Oh, the first here. Oh, what's my name? Ask me a harder question, Daphne. Hello, Daphne. I didn't even know you were on. Hello. So I forgot what I was saying now. Doesn't matter. It's all happening for the show. The 2nd for you. Can you tell me what my name is, Corinne? Oh, I can't remember. Oh, you just got here. Hello, Daphne. Lovely to have you here. Lovely to have you here. She doesn't know what she's doing today, Daphne. Don't worry about me. July 2nd. What's my name? Does anyone know who I am? 1st of July. Okay, so I'm going to take Green Butterfly's July 2nd because Green Butterfly lives in Australia. So I'm assuming we've got the same date, but Green Butterfly. Or maybe I'm just living in the past, man. You know, living in the past. But I just don't know days because I should because, oh, thanks, Green Butterfly. Who's she? Who's her? Who's them? Or who's they? What do they call them now? They. So I will have to get myself organized for dates because the dates are coming up. See, I live. There's no dates. There's no time. I just live. I work. I eat, and I work. Oh, let's rephrase that. I work, eat junk food, work, eat junk food. That's it. No, I don't. I do cook here. And lately I've been cooking salmon. Yeah, with a bit of parsley and garlic shoved in there. You slice the salmon up, you shove all the garlic and parsley. Beautiful. But you've got to have lemon, yeah? Ooh. All right, everyone come over for dinner tonight. We're all having salmon. No, we can't afford salmon now. It's so expensive. What? Can't afford to eat now. I think everyone should now go on officially we should all go on a diet now because all the groceries in the shops are way too expensive. 6th is Wednesday. Thanks, Edith. 9th is Saturday and the 13th is Wednesday. Wow. Starting from, so I was right. This Wednesday we're not doing it. We're still doing the live, but we're not doing the raising funds. But on the Saturday, which was, what did you say it was? The 9th, we'll be doing it. And on the, come on, Mary, you can do this. And then the Wednesdays, oh, Karen is, look at the super chat Karen has done. Karen, we're going to have to put half of that. She does so much for the channel. We're going to have to put half of that onto the slash, the Bendigo slash. Well, we'll call it the sheep show slash. That's what I keep saying. But thank you so much, Karen. It was so well received. So I put $5 on that. All right, let's do our maths again. Don't you hate maths? All right, 5 plus 8, anyone? 13, is it? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13, carry the 1, 6, 3. All right, we got it. $363 available for the sheep show, and we are going to spend an obscene amount of money. I know what I was going to say. I was going to say, when I go to the stand, anyone's stall, to purchase something, I will ask them, would they allow me to do a little bit of video footage? They can say no, which is okay. And I won't be doing faces, I'll just be doing their stall and what I purchased from their store. And that way I will always remember, because I forget, because what I do is I go to the stores and I go, right, I want to support him, I want to support her, I want to support him. I buy small things, sometimes I buy big things, depends on what comes out, what speaks to me, yeah? And then I walk away and I think, what did I get what from whom? Right? Who was what, you know? And I get totally confused. So I figure if I do a little bit of video footage saying, right, I purchased this from such and such a store. Excuse me, then I'll be able to say to you, right, that's exactly what I purchased. And I'll know who I purchased it from. So if I want another one in the future, or if you want one, you can purchase that from them as well. Again, we're in the industry to support each other. The small businesses, and I'm sure there'll be a couple of large people there for sure. Excuse me. Oh, I'm going to be having a drink of water, I think. Cheers, everyone. So I'm sure there will be other larger businesses there as well, but I'm there to support a lot of us smaller stores who all set up last year and then had to back up within the few hours that we set up, which was, let me tell you, is a lot of work. I was silly because I'd never done that there before. I stressed out a little bit and rushed in and out because I wasn't sure how long it was going to take me to set up. I had it all set up within the hour. I was quite impressed with myself. But then I had an image in my head. I said, right, this is what I want to do with these boxes. This is what I want to do with these beanies. This is what I want to do with these scarves. This is what I want to do with this. Da, 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 da. And by the time I'm finished, all of a sudden it was done and I went, okay, what do I do now? But it does take a lot longer than 1 hour to set up. I just ran. I literally ran from the car, ran back, I fell once, as you guys know. Actually, it was more like straight on my face. Hands went up. I landed on my stomach so that I didn't hurt my hands. Don't you love it? These hands cannot be touched. Nobody touch the hands. So there you go. All right, I just lost all the chat. Thank you again, Karen, for your super chat. Very well received. So we have the two main lives before the show. One live this Wednesday will be just a basic live. When I say basic, what you see here now. After this Wednesday's live, the other two lives will be crazy. I might even do one standing up just for fun. We'll see. I stand up. I just sort of do things. I don't know. I just, our lives go too long for me to stand up. I'll get tired. I'm such a wimp. so old. So yeah, there's a lot happening before the show. So bear with me, guys, if I don't pop a lot of tutorials up. There will be the zip purse coming up, definitely. And there will be part 2 of our blanket. So there you go. So bear with me on that and make sure that you don't get too stressed over waiting for me to pop anything up. Assuming that I'm going to pop a lot up, it won't. I will do just what we know. But definitely this one's going up before the show. Definitely. Because I have the pattern written. I'm just going to tell Jody, be wary, there may be errors in the pattern because it's not tested. Just so that she knows. And then I'll pop our little part 2 up. Because I can't get the pattern tested in time for the show. And I really want you to have part 2. And a lot of people have been sending me messages, what's happening with part 2? And I really want to get it out. So I'm going to get it out. And when I say tested, I don't need, it's really weird. I don't need a written pattern for me to create. I look at something and I create it. And then I open up the camera and say, right, this is what I did. Da, 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 da. Then before I upload the video, I write out the pattern, but I don't have time for that. So I'm just going to pop part 2 only, because that's already written, up on the channel. And then from there, you can actually start your part 2, and I will see you after the show to talk about part 3. I hope that helps. Guys, I'm going to head off. I've got a lot to do still before the show, and I want to thank everyone for being here. I want to thank you all for what you do for our channel here at Wild Crochet Designs on YouTube. I also want to thank you Instagram and Facebook and what you do there as well. So thank you again, and we'll see everybody on Wednesdays live. And also don't forget, we are definitely getting our little zip, guys, this week. Yay, get excited. Thank you again for all your super chat and your donations. Ciao for now. Try to be good. Bye all.